I'm curious about his rates. How many orgasms for a CSS template with some animation? Or is it more by the hour? If so, is it 1-to-1, or what's the exchange ratio? Oh shit, it's the F Plus podcast. That's a normal place, but there's terrible things and they're read with enthusiasm. In the room tonight we have Stog.
Is it normal I freeze McDonald's burgers?
Squiddy!
I'm sorry this episode McBlows.
Jack Chick.
Who the hell steals Legos? My Harry Potter Legos, my normal Legos all gone. What the fuck, is there a Lego thief ring or something?
And Lemon. Fuck you stole mine. You didn't too. Those were costume made on 24 karat gold. You better return them or I'm gonna bust the cops on your ass. I can track IP addresses.
Hello.
Hi, Lemon.
Hi there.
Hey, do you think that I'm normal?
No.
Sure, we all do.
Yeah, whatever Stock says.
Well, Stog has always been my standard of what normal is, so that
Yeah,
works.
he's the bellwether.
I'm extremely normal and extremely fine.
That's a good bumper sticker. Extremely normal, extremely fine. Today we're going to be going to a site that we've been to before, back in 2012. This is a site called isitnormal.com.
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
Vintage
Isitnormal.com is just a question that asks, is it normal? Or rather the members of isitnormal.com will ask the question of if something's normal. And then everyone will weigh in. So, for example, the very first thing here in the doc is it normal to call a crumpet a crampet?
Okay.
Sometimes I say to my mom, instead of are there any crumpets, I say, are there any crampets or crimpet? It depends. And that is 48% normal. So everyone can weigh in on these things. This is a document given to us by Wrought, the first time from one by Wrought, and this particular document is called "Is It Edible?"
Oh no!
Because yeah, that's right.
Oh no!
Yeah. So we're gonna start off with a whole bunch of posts about food, and Jack Chick.
Yeah, I like food.
Yeah, you do like food, so that's great. And so does this poster right here. This poster has a question. And why don't you ask that question, please?
Is it normal that I eat salt straight out of the salt shaker?
I do it. Why isn't it?
I'm kind of addicted to eating salt by itself. Like, I will literally pour salt onto my hand and lick it off. I used to do this all the time when I was a kid, then stopped when I got a bit older. I realized how disgusting it was and stopped.
I think the disgusting part is the licking yourself.
Oh, I'm sure this kid's really clean.
I mean, cats do it. So what's
Yeah.
Very true.
It's
very
just
true.
you're just returning the
cats
water
do
to your
is
body.
disgusting.
Yeah. But a few weeks ago, I was in McDonald's with one of my friends, and as a joke, they poured a whole packet of salt on one chip and ate it. Then they dared me to do the same, and I did, but it tasted really good. I almost always use salt in restaurants, but they still don't always taste salty enough. But this extremely salty chip tasted amazing to me. Then after I started doing it again, shaking salt into my hand and eating it by itself, I will sometimes do this 2 or 3 times. It doesn't really bother me, and it's not exactly a serious addiction, but I know if I carry on doing it, it'll probably cause serious health problems. I just want to know if anyone else does this, and if anyone knows the reason behind it.
Player character has obtained sodium addiction.
And the result, 19% normal. 19% normal. I like the idea that he went into McDonald's and he was like, this is good, but I wish there was more salt on it.
I really like what Lord of Opinions has to say here.
What does Lord of Opinions have to say?
Well, from skimming Google about the subject ingesting too much salt affects your blood pressure, I think you better stop before you blow a blood vessel in your brain or heart.
You needed to Google for that?
Dr. Lord of Opinions.
Yeah, Dr. Lord of Opinions from Texas.
Just go to the doctor and be like, yeah, so I posted on this forum, and this guy responded and said that I probably have high blood pressure. Can you help?
Stog, you have a food opinion that you wanted to find out if it's normal.
Yeah, is it normal that I don't like any soup in the world?
How many soups have you had?
I've had all the soups, especially the ones that are considered not really gourmet soups, but soups full of organisms, like in the pre-Cretaceous period.
That's not on the doc, but I wish it was.
Like primordial
that was on the doc.
stew? Good.
Well, I've trend almost anything, but I feel like I hate something in every soup, but I always have to eat it. I feel very fed up after it.
Like, very fed after?
Very fed up after it.
Very fed up after it.
And the comments are full of comedian.
Oh, what sort of funny comments here? Oh,
Okay.
It's a lot of people saying no soup for you. That's very funny.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing to stew over.
God, that
Wow! Wow! Yeah. So this guy eats just soup all the time, but hates it.
yeah. So I think it's just reading down. He actually responds in the thread.
Yeah.
About the soup.
What does he say, Stog?
Oh, you were talking about unicorns for real, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the OP.
Well, my name is Unicorns for Faux Real. Homemade soup, and it's my mom's. Everyone loves it, but I hate every soup everywhere. Thanks, tough. I can't eat something else if I don't eat soup. I can't say I get punished, but actually my mom gets mad and puts me grounded.
I don't think he's old enough to use the internet. I think he's like 8.
He's like
8-year-olds
there should be
busting
some
out the hot
blocking
soup
software.
takes.
The top of Isn't Normal says, "We're here to help each other. Play nice."
That's
Safe lowercase registered trademark is on. Squinty, what do you want to say here?
Is it normal that I get food rage?
Oh dear.
If I'm really looking forward to a meal and it doesn't turn out how I imagined, and I get really annoyed and attack the food.
What? Wow. Take that.
Once I ordered fish and chips, and when I came home, all the batter was stuck to the paper and peeled off the fish. I was so angry, I punched my fish and chips and cried.
You punched the fish and chips?
Yes.
I was going to make a joke about punching the food.
Once I ordered a Chinese takeaway, and I ordered crispy spring rolls, and when I came to eat the spring rolls, they were all soggy and not crispy at all. I was so annoyed I scrumpled the script. Whoa.
That sounds adorable.
I
scrumpled the sprinkles.
I scrumpled! Stop laughing! I have rage! I scrumpled the spring roll up in paper and threw it across the room! Is it normal?
And what does Isn't Normal think about this?
I am creased at this.
Ha ha, looing.
It's only 24% normal, the food rage. Creased at this.
Yeah.
I am creased at this.
They're just positively folded.
Hey, F+, I have a question I was hoping you would help me out with.
Uh-huh.
Is it normal to always crave sushi and sashimi?
Oh, boy.
What?
Yeah.
Always?
Is it? Always.
Yeah, it is. It's normal. It's very good and extremely
Great,
cool.
excellent. Look, I don't know if this particular piece of information will be relevant or not, but I've never had sushi or sashimi.
Okay.
or any other type of Japanese food before.
Sure. And what do you do with your time?
Even though I enjoy watching anime.
You don't say.
Japanese superheroes, Japanese samurai movies, and Japanese monster movies like Godzilla and Gamera. I've always wanted to try sushi, but I don't know of any good Japanese restaurants in my area. But after doing some research, I was able to find a Japanese restaurant a few months ago.
Okay.
And didn't go there, apparently.
Wait, yeah, no.
Oh, no, okay. First time I went, I tried some octopus sushi, which was actually delicious.
Oh, wait a minute.
What? Like, what?
But
I've never had sushi before.
No,
Never had sushi before.
right, octopus sushi doesn't
never,
work. I forgot
never,
about that detail.
Never.
No.
Huh.
What'd you do later?
Anyway, then a week later, I went back and had some squid sushi and octopus sashimi for the first time.
Okay.
Okay,
Also,
so, like,
didn't count.
Okay, so I've never had any sushi before.
Never. Wish I would.
Gonna go, not apparently go to this Japanese restaurant, and then I'm just gonna go straight for the fucking octopus? Like,
He watches a lot of anime.
Yes, that is what they eat in a glorious Nippon.
nice.
You can eat the weird squiggly things in the water. I just found this out.
And
It's
then I had a
cool.
very authentic spicy tuna roll.
Anyway, ever since then, I'd be craving sushi and sashimi all the time. My list went away. Especially the octopus sashimi. I mean, I can't get enough of that. Sometimes when I go to that Japanese restaurant, I get the urge to just order every piece of sushi on the menu. But of course I don't have enough cash with me for that. Every time I get hungry, sushi is all I can think about eating. Even right now!
This is like the movie Requiem for a Dream, except it's not about drugs. It's about food. And someone dies because of someone
somebody read
improperly
the
cooked
Gypsy
food.
Sailor.
Yeah, Squiddy, take a Gypsy Sailor, please.
It's certainly not normal, but then again, there's nothing wrong with it either. I have it several times in my life considered marrying a Japanese girl just so I can eat the food as often as I please.
Oh boy.
But then, at other times, it was an Indian girl for curries, or a French girl for that food, etc.
For that food. French girls are always just making baguettes. Jack, take a short 4 words, please.
It's Chinese, very traditional, and usually eaten around lunchtime. It's pan-fried and boiled dumplings, along with a bunch of other interesting things. It sounds simple and boring, but I swear to God, it's one of the best things out there. Just try it one day. Take some friends or a girlfriend or your mom. I can't decide which one I like better.
I can't decide between his friend's girlfriend or mom either.
What the hell is he talking about?
Why not a little bit of both?
Yes, all at once, please.
Hey, if you crave meat, eat a dick!
I just... Like, what the fuck? This guy just comes in and is randomly like, oh, you like sushi. Let me tell you about something else.
I think there was some discussion of dim sum earlier.
There was some discussion of dim sum. This is a long thread of comments. Lots of people.
Yeah, and it's not parsed in a way that makes it followable.
Yeah.
It's-
The Grapist says, if you crave meat, eat a dick.
And then Eccentric Weird says, surefire sign of fire rotten crotch syndrome.
Yes. Once again, is it normal? We're here to help each other. Play nice.
Play nice. This might affect your MMR rating.
For me, it's salmon sashimi. The texture feels like a vagina.
Oh, God! Fuck.
No.
What do
Only
you do
salmon
with the
sashimi. Specifically salmon sashimi reminds me of his vagina. Don't give me any other fish sashimi, though. Salmon is the
I've always
vagina
thought that-
sashimi.
I don't know. I've always thought that the rice is the best part of the vagina, personally.
I mean, if you can't find a vagina with good quality nori, Mike, you might as well just not even be fucking.
Jack Chick.
Hi.
I got something for you here.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yep.
Is it normal, this disgusting giant noodle?
You know what?
Yeah,
Right off
sure.
the bat, I'm going to say yeah. Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Noodles get wet and then they get floppy.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Some friends of my family went to the food bank once and ended up giving us some of their food they got. It was all this no-name cheap crap I'd never even seen for sale in any store. It was very low quality. One of the items was a can, yes, a can, of macaroni and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not a can. Goats eat those.
Yes. I was hungry, so I was going to eat it. Picture on the can looked normal enough. So I opened the can, and it turns out it was one fat, long noodle and some soupy, watery cheese
that's
sauce.
amazing.
That does sound really, yeah. Why is there not a YouTube video of that? I guess there probably is.
I'm more like it was yellow water, essentially. There wasn't anything resembling cheese in there. It was so fucking gross. The noodle was the diameter of my ring finger and a foot and a half long. It was sloppy and soggy. Didn't even taste at all like pasta. He ate it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
No, of course he
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you see something gross, you got to eat it. You got to conquer your fears.
did. True.
Yeah.
I picked up the can to inspect the picture again. Realized they had carefully arranged the noodle in the cheese sauce to make it look like it was normal elbow macaroni. Now that I knew better, I could see it was just them disguising the nasty thing. I took one bite because but that shit went right into the trash. Makes me sad that some company actually makes that garbage. Has anything like this happened to you? You ever been duped? What's the most disgusting food surprise you ever gotten? Is it normal to get fooled by bad food?
Yes, every day. Come into my kitchen. There's some weird things in there. I'm looking, so I'm doing a Google image search. Like, the only thing that I can find here is a Heinz macaroni and cheese. You know, Heinz.
Yeah, no,
brand-
cheap crap
the br-
couldn't
the
find in
brand-
any store.
brand that we all trust. So maybe the macaroni and cheese, like that can was so old that like the noodles just glued together into one giant noodle.
I'm actually kind of impressed with the honesty in advertising that they got one of the big giant noodles and like artfully posed it
Oh yeah,
so that
yeah.
it looked like elbow macaroni.
Yeah. The food photographers, they all sign a contract. We will not be misleading. Yeah, no, this is what the Wendy's Bacon Deluxe looks like. Absolutely.
Harmar Superstar loves it.
Yeah, that's a good sign. That's a healthy looking dude.
Did you hear about that though? He did a bacon. Like,
Yes.
the other night? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did a live concert in a Wendy's
In South Minneapolis.
in South Minneapolis.
And he
I know somebody
changed
who
the
went.
words to his song to. I mean, you gotta make money somehow, right?
I'm very much hoping that made money.
I hope so, too.
I'm really hoping he got paid for that.
I hope that he's like the new face of Wendy's. That's perfect.
Does make sense, yeah.
I really think that an advertising campaign with Harmar Superstar would be just perfect for Wendy.
It would be.
It would be divisive the way the Quiznos creatures were.
Oh, those Quiznos, yeah, the weird, like, disgusting vermin that were the Quiznos sponsors.
Yeah, but it was kind of fun at the same time because
It
you were
was
like,
fun.
yeah.
And if
The
you
vile
want
fast
marketing
food
advice for
hamsters.
your brand, you can go to Ballpit. BALLP.IT.
I mean, just as a sort of on brand thing, I've always been really happy of when Faygo announced the official artist of Faygo.
Right, Uncle Cracker.
Yes. Faygo, the soda, was like, we need to have an official rock and roll musician who really represents the brand of
Right.
Faygo.
Right,
And
I mean,
we want
you know.
somebody to be local from the Detroit area.
Right.
So they went with Uncle Cracker. Like,
Well, I'm
literally
glad
the only reason you would do that is just to fuck with Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
There's nothing else gained.
I'm just glad the guy from Camper Van Beethoven is getting work.
Oh, That's
that's a bad one. Don't say that to a lemon, man.
Poor David.
Burned.
Poor David Lowery.
Fuck you, David.
Oh, Lemon's gonna be crying in his tonight.
Is this because he tried to sue Rap Genius?
Did he do that?
He did actually try to sue Rap Genius. It didn't work out. Hey, I eat a lot of filthy food. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's normal.
I've always been rather cavalier regarding cleanliness with food. I never wash my hands before eating. Most of the time, I don't do it before or after cooking.
Great.
I get filthy at work. And I never wash before lunch. My hands will be black and crusty with tools, chemicals, and grime, but I don't care. I've never cared one bit about this.
Okay, I told you I didn't want to do fetish docs.
Yeah, no, I don't care. I've never cared. I've never been sick from it. I'm as strong as an ox and fit as a fiddle. Lots of times my dogs will try to sneak a bite off my plate, and I just pick up what they snatch and take it back and eat it. I don't even care if they've gnawed up half a pork chop. I'll still take what's left back and eat it. I drop food all the time. I look at it, brush it off, and any hair and larger rocks. Nom, nom, nom. I don't mind a bit of grit. Hair is a definite no-no, though.
Where is he eating that large rocks are attaching themselves to the plate?
I eat in the Grand Canyon. If my cheese is a little moldy, I cut the mold part off and eat the rest. Everyone does that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Same for vegetables and fruit. As long as it tastes right, then mold doesn't bother me at all. If it tastes gross, I don't eat it. Don't be silly. I leave my pizza on the counter in the box overnight and eat that shit the next day. Maybe even the day after that. I don't like how the texture gets from refrigeration.
Oh,
wow,
kind of
this guy's a
princess
rebel.
in a pea. Sort of a princess about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is a lesser concern than him describing, like, yeah, I get motor oil all over my hands and then eat with them.
and there's actually a whole faction of people who, like, argue about leaving the pizza on the counter over the night. Like, it's a thing that you either put in the fridge. There's two kinds of people, folks. There's the putting it in the fridge people, and there's the leaving it on the counter people.
I carry around an entire salt shaker of warehouse dust, and I sprinkle that into my food. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do about it?
I guess I never thought of it. That is, I mean, like, because that would be safe. There's nothing that would spoil in a day on a frozen pizza, right?
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
The F plus is not medical advice. What the hell else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I don't think there's one single food safety rule that I follow 100% of the time. Most of the time, I follow none.
Wow.
I don't know if what all these other people claim I do is actually done all the time, or if it's just for show. I really don't. I know I've done some of those things just for show a couple times when I have a lady over. Pick it up. I properly brush everything off.
I mean, yeah, the guy posting on isitnormal.com about eating filthy food and structuring his post like this, that's a guy with a lot of sexual appetite and attention.
Just don't want to disappoint my female callers, is all.
Yeah.
What about you? Blah, 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 blah. And then Palestinian guy says, well, I drink raw eggs, but I don't think that compares to the things you do.
I just crack open the egg juice and I drink it straight from the egg. I don't know what your problem is.
I just suck it out of the cloaca.
Ooh, very fresh. Very, very fresh.
Hey, everyone's talking about, food they throw into the corner of a dusty warehouse and then pick up and eat right with their bare hands. But you know something?
What's that?
Top this. I drink mustard. Drink mustard? I used to drink mustard out of the little packets you get at restaurants. I don't do it anymore because it doesn't taste as good anymore. I'm an old mustard head.
They changed the formula, man.
Were you at the convention back in '96?
Oh, hell yeah.
So I wonder if maybe his tastes have graduated, and he's like, I just wish they provided stone ground in the packets.
Provide me the stone, I'll take care of the rest.
Squiddy.
Oh, yeah.
This one looks unpleasant.
Oh, good. Yes, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Okay. Everybody barf, and then I will read it.
We got a barf before? Okay.
Yes. Get it out.
We gotta purge the food before our
It's gonna be
stomachs
dry
beforehand.
heaves. I don't like dry heaves.
Is it normal to want to try exotic food, such as a malignant tumor?
Oh,
God.
So, throughout life...
Okay, let's all not be uptight about exotic food. It's a delicacy in other countries, malignant tumors.
So throughout life, I've always wanted to try unique food. I've had things like pig's feet, which is great. Chicken's feet, not so much. But there's something I'm curious about eating, which is a malignant tumor.
What?
Wow, that's quite an acceleration.
I'm just curious as to what it would taste like. Is it gamey?
No.
Chewy?
Yes.
With the right seasoning, I'm sure it could be delicious.
Not like those fucking benign tumors.
those are tough.
Oh, it's benign, so in the fucking trash.
I don't want to eat your trash food.
You have to hit those goddamn things with a tenderizer for forever.
Keep the benign tumor in your body where it belongs.
Your awful, uninteresting tumor does not please me.
My concern with eating a malignancy is that I could develop cancer myself.
I don't think that's
Should
how
I
it
be
works.
concerned?
Yes. Hey, Squiddy, how normal
Yeah.
are you?
Oh, let's see. I am 33% normal.
Yeah!
Well,
That's more normal than a bunch of these other ones so far.
Well, they do cooking in prison, and they slice the tumor skin so thin that it liquefies in the pan. Like in Goodfellas.
Hey, Lemon.
I made pruno out of my malignant tumor. Yeah.
You're pretty edgy, right? Could you
Oh,
read
yeah.
that comment by Pendleton Gibbs?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, man. People eat cancerous tumors every day in the form of sausages and ground beef. You think animals don't develop cancer? Meat processing plants don't screen for that shit. Woo!
Damn, I'm owned already.
What if I just
There
ate
is so
veal?
much I don't understand about this world.
So I should probably just eat veal, and then, because, you have to be a certain age to develop cancer, right?
Well, but that's all. I mean, all factory animals are really young. like a pig that's turned into pork is really, really young.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
It's me, Irish last 3456.
Ooh, hi.
Try
Ooh, you're
try
sexy.
haggis. I'm
Very-
Irish. Sometime that'll appease you.
But that's not Irish. Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
that's...
It's not.
I've already run away now. I'm not answering any further questions. Thank you.
Try haggis. I'm Irish.
Yeah, no, what's
Two
the problem?
unrelated statements.
So she just called haggis a malignant tumor.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's fun to burn on haggis, but damn.
All right. Now let's get away from the normies over
Okay,
there
yep,
eating their
yep.
malignant tumors, and let's get to somebody who's only got a 14% normal. Okay.
Okay.
Is it normal that my friend eats ants and his bro eats chalk?
That sounds pretty normal.
So I know this guy, even though I wish I didn't, that
What?
picks up ants right off the sidewalk and eats them. Whenever I see him do this, I always think, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He has Pika.
His little brother also eats chalk. The only way that
Pika.
I know that is because he told me himself. So do you think this is normal? Please post what you think. Thanks. Yeah.
No, someone in the comments did say Pika.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's only for paper.
Oh.
Nope. NRD says, WTF, your friend's brother eats chalk? How fucking messed up. People get weirder every day.
What the fuck was also the first thought that came to my mind when I read that. These are all children, aren't they? Like, this is a website for children.
I mean, it seems to, it would want to lean children, right? Because it's like you're trying to establish, like, if you're, if it's something that you do is normal.
Yeah,
because this is the kind of thing where your parents have some sort of block on your regular internet usage, so you have to stumble across this because you don't get to all the other places where you could ask questions.
Well, actually, we're going to be coming into some of these things that are evidence to the contrary. And the sushi guy, that wasn't a child.
Okay, well,
I mean, that was a teenager for sure.
Yeah, it was a teenager for sure. Maybe this is children and old people.
Well, possibly.
Yes! Some 80-year-old who's just really fucking obsessed with Naruto.
Stog, I really like this one.
Poop grunt?
I really liked how you said poop. Say it again.
Poop grunt? Poop grunte? What does this mean? Of poop grunt.
67% normal.
Oh, yeah.
F plus.
Hi.
Wine.
Ooh.
Oh, so by the way, we are moving on. So this is we moved out of questions about food to non-questions about food.
I learned nothing, by the way.
Complaining about food.
Yeah. So here we go. Wine tastes like a toxic slough of bitter poison. I hate it.
I think it just sucks, but you do you.
I loathe wine. Friends give me wine gifts. Yuck! Worse, they insist I try it. I've not said a word that it all tastes like shit.
Okay,
Every bottle, no matter the quality, is an offensive taste to me. Too bitter, too rancid, too toxic, too nauseating. Either I'm completely right that wine tastes like shit, and people agree that it's good because everyone says so, everybody else says so, or I'm not normal.
Yeah, no,
and according to this website, I'm 74% normal, so fucking yeah.
Absolutely
Okay.
a total fucking binary. And secondly, like, I hate wine. People keep giving it to me and I don't say anything. Solve my problems, please.
I wish friends would give me wine gifts. This person does not deserve their friends.
You make friends with this lady's friends.
Yeah, bring them on.
I mean, I
Try
think...
grape juice.
Leave it sitting out for a while. Everyone in the comments recommends Moscato.
Oh, Christ.
Except for the guy recommending MD 2020 for enemas.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, if this person's mad that it's too bitter, MD 2020 won't have that problem. It's sweet as hell.
I'm genuinely saddened your palate is in such a disarray.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
You gotta realign your palette. It looks really bad. You gotta just spend an afternoon realigning it with your rim.
Wine, at least adult wines, are an acquired taste that comes with age and sophistication. The tasters, not the wines. Someday maybe you'll mature and acquire that taste.
Yeah, I'm the anonymous post author. You mean I'll get old? Lol. I plan to try to die young. Yeah. but my music tastes are that of an old soul. I'm weird.
God.
No, absolutely no children on this website at all.
No?
No, children don't exist.
Okay, there we go. I like this one. Squiddy.
Okay.
Squiddy, I got one that I'm trying to paste into.
Okay.
There we go.
Don't hurt yourself.
There we go.
We have to do both copying and pasting.
I did actually hurt myself.
Wearing fruit attracts the females.
The females. Females.
Is it normal that I attract more females when I wear a colorful fruit necklace? Bananas, apples, pears, oranges, etc. It was an experiment, and it actually worked, because I noticed whenever I carried fruit in my hand, the females of our species... What species is he talking about?
Yeah.
The females of our species would be extremely fixated on it.
And
Well, they recognize that you are a man of plenty, and they're drawn to that.
I've actually never seen a female before, but I've seen fruit flies before, and I think they're females, so it's just like, I feel like 2 and 2 together, so...
All fruit flies are female to you?
Yeah?
Okay.
I guess.
more like all women are fruit flies, am I right, boys?
Oh!
Yeah, sure, whatever. If you want a high five so bad, I'll just give it to you. Fuck it.
Females. All females are fruit flies.
Sorry.
I don't get
it. Let's do this one. Jack Chick, you want to tell me about MacArthur's cake, please?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay. My friend MacArthur was having a party in the park, and he told me to bake a cake for the event. I don't usually take orders like that, but I agreed to do it because he is my friend. So I made the cake and brought it to the park. As I was unboxing my creation, things started to get very weird. Day turned to night, and it was very dark. I noticed that... What?
Wow. This is like a CD-ROM game from the 90s.
Damn.
Does it have full motion video?
Yeah, FMV. I mean, in parts.
I noticed that the cake I had worked so hard on was melting. I saw old men playing Chinese checkers from afar. I started freaking out because I knew that I could never make that cake again. I'd never have that recipe ever again. It is gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
I heard some thumping disco music come out of nowhere. It was then that I saw this chocolate woman with a big afro. She was singing about me and laughing at me. Ellipsis. Is this normal?
Oh no!
To have a really bland trip on mushrooms? Yeah, I guess so.
Or to make a really boring joke about a song from the 70s?
Oh, it is a cake out in the rain.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I listen to the radio too. It's cool.
Let's move on. Let's talk about McBites. Hey, McDonald's, you named your new chicken chunks McBites?
Did they?
Yeah, why didn't I just call them chicken chunks? That sounds way more appealing.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'll complain to the manager and claim that these McBites McBlow.
Damn!
Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh! Gave it right to him! Right in the tummy.
Naming something McBites is just asking for trouble. Why not just name them Box of Garbage? Sounds just as appealing
kind of
and is
that.
more comfortable to say.
I'm not following this logic at all.
I just don't like that they're called McBites. I just don't like that name, I guess.
I get it, like they bite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Stupid McDonald's. Is it normal that McBites McBlow? That was a callback. It's in stand-up comedy, which is the field that I belong in.
Yeah.
It's called a callback. What a callback is you do a joke twice.
Yeah, no, that's how that works.
Usually you try to stretch it out a little bit more before.
Yeah, here's the thing about McBites McBlow. That name Mc sucks. Oh, okay. This is usually the part where people stand and applaud, but okay.
Yeah, no, okay.
Oh, wait. You were saving McSucks for your new milkshake? Sorry!
I don't think I like Louis C.K.'s new material.
I mean, he doesn't address any of the issues.
Sounds like you're another social justice warrior, Stog.
How did you know?
I actually genuinely like the response from .123, which is who gives a McFuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are okay. So once again, our sections: questions about food, then questions not about food. Now this is non-questions about not about food. You following me? Great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Stog, take the pizza massage parlor, please.
Yeah, everyone likes to hear my idea about the pizza massage parlor. I just trap people in the booth of the diner, and I just start explaining my ideas to them, and they love it.
Do they love it though? I don't know if they love it.
I think they love it.
I mean, according
Okay,
to
well
this
that's all that counts. Then.
according to this
Do you massage them while you do it?
Well, I don't have the hand strength to do that, but you know, I try.
Oh, good. Yeah, just a soft, weak massage. Everyone's favorite thing.
My hands feel like pancakes,
But Stog, isn't
Like,
that just always
slightly warm pancakes.
That's the most unpleasant feeling I can imagine. Just a pancake hand just slowly rubbing over you.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
I know.
No, people love it.
Do you
They like
find
it
this calming? Do you find this calming?
I have never been arrested for this at all.
Wait, now I think you might have gotten arrested for it. The way you phrased that.
No, he didn't.
Oh no, it's like Memento Mori now. It's like,
Wait, what? We all have bad massages and we will all die?
yeah. Don't believe his lies. I have been to jail.
Wow. Okay. Let's read a post.
That was very high concept. So here's my idea about the pizza massage parlor. So I have this business idea where you could go in and get a massage whilst dining on pizza. This is the occasion where you use the word whilst for, by the way.
No, thank you. Good grammar lesson.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it could even be a food truck.
Yeah, it's the ultimate street food experience. Go and lie down in a massage chair in a parking lot, receive a massage while eating pizza. I see no problems with this business model.
You would sit in a special chair where you stick your head through the hole, and there's delicious pizza steaming in your face.
Yeah!
While the Asian girl, and she has to be Asian,
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
does that thing where she jams her elbows into your back. That's all I came up with so far.
That's really good.
My favorite idea is being in a completely prone and vulnerable state in a parking lot.
Peter Thiel would fund this. Squiddy, I found a Postmate made for you.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yes. Okay. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's yours. That's your post now.
Okay. You should always have an empty and clean intestine if female.
Okay, how do you
Well, what if I'm a
accomplish
male,
that?
though?
How do you... So that's like every meal is followed by a high colonic? Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
Look at how laughable scientific facts have made the past 100 years.
Good point. That's a great point. That's the first slide of my talk.
Believe
Who
it,
needs
believe it or not, it's a lot more disgusting to eat solid food as a female and shower every day
Oh.
than to follow a strict liquid-only diet.
Oh,
With
you're one of those.
vitamin
Oh.
pills, and shower once a month.
Wow. Wow.
You'll all laugh. Nobody left.
No, I'm not going to.
I always wondered what Jean Ray's daughter got up to.
But everybody left their asses off at the guy who said the earth wasn't flat.
Some fucking ipso facto shit right there.
Finn.
Oh my god.
I was really worried that would go another direction and it would be about butt fucking.
I thought that was where that was going too.
So, thank you.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed now.
Me too, and that's why I'm taking this glass. So I went to Chili's one day, and as is my usual habit, I take things from restaurants, like the salt and pepper shakers, knives, etc. Usually what I take fits conveniently into the takeout boxes they provide, so there's no need for formalities. I simply take what I want, and no one is the wiser. With Chili's...
People must love you. People just love bumping into you and watching your takeout box full of knives hit the floor.
I mean, to be fair, like, I would be really excited if I was in a restaurant with that guy, just watching him just jam everything into his coat.
Wears a giant trench coat and it's full of salt
So
shakers.
the question is, would you just watch him or would you tell somebody? Like, would you tell
No,
a waitress?
why would I possibly? No, absolutely not. I want to just watch it happen.
Because the fun part is you watch it happen and then you tell somebody whose problem it becomes. And they have to,
Oh,
you
that's
watch them
fine.
decide if they give a fuck.
Right.
I'm not going to help out. I'm not going to help out Chili's. I don't believe in corporate socialism.
Yeah, no,
the guy can take as many fucking salt shakers as he wants.
Waiter. Do I give a shit about
Exactly.
I mean,
That's fun.
I feel like if I'm in a Chili's, like my main goal is to make a Chili's waiter be like their life less miserable as possible. Like,
Listen, man, I don't know how I got here. I don't know how you got here. Let's just get through this and get home, okay?
we're in a partnership now, buddy.
Look, I'm leaving
I
a
got
$20.
you and me, man.
You and me against this Chili's.
I'm leaving a $20 tip on the table. You look the other way while I swipe all these knives.
Well, Chili's had this tall beer glass that I had to have. It wouldn't fit in a box, obviously, and I had no other means of smuggling it out. No baggy clothing, no shopping bags, and I didn't think it wise or practical to suitcase it, stick it up my ass.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I call my ass a suitcase too.
Quite an ass this guy has.
I had a plan.
Okay.
I will wave my hand in front of the employees' faces like a flamboyant gay magician and say, I'm taking this glass out that door and you're not going to do anything about it.
Wow. You're the coolest Jedi in the world.
It worked.
Yeah.
Is it normal?
You have just admitted to several felony offenses.
Yeah, okay.
The FBI should be knocking on your door shortly.
Yep. No. Mm-hmm.
I know what the word felony means.
And what the FBI does, apparently.
Yeah, totally.
Petty larceny,
Stog?
that's our jurisdiction for sure.
Stog?
Oh, yes. Do you think wheat is evil?
Yes, next question, please.
Okay, but well, let me explain my reasoning. I have a journal I keep of these thoughts. But I'm just like, wheat, unlike any other grain, is ripped out its roots. It never grows back naturally. It's also picked by machine. Wheat makes you allergic, has too much plant sugar, can make you sick, and also makes a lot of people hyperactive. Would you still eat wheat?
After hearing all the things that you said?
Okay, now,
Yeah.
I've learned that you can create a voting thing in this thing, and I don't understand why everyone doesn't do that.
Well, because
Yeah.
they're just trying to present a binary choice, it complicates things with all these answers. People might accidentally vote for Pat Buchanan. You don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Wheat is a grain of
I
the
didn't like
rich.
that joke either. I apologize.
Well, yeah, you're right. Wheat is a grain of the rich, barley a grain of the humble.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it is.
Hefeweizens for
why are
rich
you laughing?
snobs. Beer is for normal folks.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so would you eat a... No, I don't like that one at all. Never mind. No, I didn't like that one. Let's skip to the recipes section.
Wheat
Oh,
makes
hell
me
yes.
shit my pants.
Hey, plus, do you guys like potato salad?
Not
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like potato
Awesome,
salad.
great, fantastic. This is toothpaste potato salad.
No.
Oh no! Okay, back. I'm putting this in reverse. I'm going home.
My grandma uses toothpaste as one of the ingredients in her potato salad.
Jesus Christ!
I'm wondering if this is a Midwest cuisine thing or if she's extremely demented.
Well, have you been to the Minnesota State Fair?
The thing is this is not the first time I've heard of this.
Really?
I've heard other stories about people putting toothpaste in potato salad.
lemon.
Like
It sounds horrible,
mixed
but
toothpaste?
Lemon. No, the fucking
yeah.
juicy fruit flavor toothpaste.
I like to use anise flavored toothpaste myself.
Very good.
Why do you use anus flavored toothpaste?
Yeah. Stog just found a YouTube recipe for it.
I wonder.
Yeah,
This is a
everybody loves it.
sandwich.
Great.
This is a fun challenge that people can do.
Yeah. This looks like one of the epic mealtime assholes.
Well, I didn't know that keeping your teeth clean was a challenge.
Jack Chick, what do you got there?
Is this dessert normal? I doubt a lot of people eat this, but here it is. Okay, I mixed water and a good deal of cocoa powder together. Then I soaked graham crackers in the mixture. Heat it up until a lot of the water has evaporated and the water and cocoa powder has become a thick chocolate. I sprinkle crushed graham crackers on it after heating it for more texture. Ideally, it ends up somewhat chewy. Sometimes I eat it with cold whipped topping.
This is what depression tastes like.
Yeah, that really is depression food for sure.
There's
But you're
no
sort of-
sugar. I mean, cocoa powder, like plain cocoa powder without sugar in it?
I mean, there's sugar in graham crackers.
You get the graham
Yeah.
crackers. That's not a lot, though.
I mean, a good deal of cocoa powder is going to be pretty bitter.
I mean,
This is like one of those things this is like being too good for those cake mugs that cake in a mug things you buy at the store and just making your own.
No, they're not talking about baking cocoa powder. They're talking about hot chocolate powder.
Oh, okay. Then I'm here for it.
And then there's Cool Whip on top. So
Sure.
It sure is Cool Whip on top. Why wouldn't there be?
Cold whip topping, thank you.
No, no, sorry, don't want to violate somebody's brand.
I just put some cold whip on top of my hot chocolate, and now everything's fine.
Eventually, I'll be asleep.
Maybe I'll go into a diabetic coma this time before I have to go to work.
Squiddy, what do you got?
Is it normal to eat your hamburger this way? I love to eat hamburgers with maple syrup, mayonnaise, peach slices, malted marshmallow whipped in butter, lots of hot sauce, and crunched up cornflakes with a huge chunk of mozzarella cheese on top. People keep telling me it's super disgusting, but I think it's the absolute best. All the different tastes complement each other quite nicely, and the ingredients are super easy to find around your kitchen. I know there are many people who must like most or even all these things on their burgers.
Okay.
No.
Is it normal?
Banned from company potluck.
No.
18% normal.
Okay.
Even the peanut butter one, I won't. That's still I won't deign to do that. Marshmallows.
So
Marshmallows whipped in butter.
So
yeah.
So basically, I mean, I
And
did
hot
this.
sauce.
I did this today. I made a shitload of Rice Krispie treats,
Sure.
and that's what the base of Rice Krispie treats is marshmallows whipped in butter.
Well, then you should put hamburgers on your.
yeah,
Rice
it
Krispie
sounds
treats
well, and lots
really
of
improve
hot sauce. So can we? So can we disambiguate this a little bit? In terms of the peach slices, do we think that's canned peaches?
Oh
them.
yeah,
I do think that's canned.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
canned peaches, all right.
Okay, because
like the big.
Like
yeah.
like in full syrup. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm thinking this may be another one of these Jack Chicken Nutshell Gulag make F+ food.
Oh yay! Oh boy, that's exciting.
You know, she doesn't know that yet, but you know,
she's about to.
sacrifices must be made.
Hell yeah! All right, fantastic. So
Well,
hamburgers with maple syrup.
She should post her feelings about that on Ball Pit.
So you do like the hamburger. So the maple syrup you'll like mix into the patty itself. Before
No,
cooking.
no, that's going with the mayonnaise. We're doing like a maple mayonnaise.
Ooh.
Right, so the one bun gets the maple mayonnaise, the other one gets the marshmallows whipped in butter.
Okay.
I think the hot sauce
Yeah, we're
goes
doing a
into
vinaigrette.
into the burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
The crunched up cornflakes have to go on top as a crunchy topping. Do we think,
Yeah, that's sort of your lettuce at that point.
do we think there's any
you
vegetables
gonna-
on this?
No,
Clearly there are not.
No.
Are you going to melt the mozzarella on the burger, or are you just going to put a huge hunk of cold mozzarella on
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm thinking those mozzarella balls.
Yeah, just a giant buffalo mozzarella.
Very expensive. Please.
like a $15 chunk.
Hey, my name is Verm.
What's up, firm?
Well, whatever. We all have weird things that we like. I mean, I like dipping sun chips in Nutella.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah, I'm wild at parties.
How do you come up with putting these things on your burger?
How do you come up with these things?
Stog, I'm going to paste this one right here.
Oh, that's good. Oh, this is good shit. Thank you for this gift.
You're welcome.
God.
Anyway, is it normal that sometimes I like to boil myself in the bath?
This is quite a trip down depression lane, isn't it? We're in the self-flagellation section.
I mean, it's what the
I still think we might have made a little detour to Fetish Alley.
Yeah.
Eat me, cook me for dinner. Sometimes when I'm bored or on a really cold day, I like to cook my elf in the bath.
No, his elf.
Oh, Alf.
I heat up the water to a very hot temperature, add in some ingredients into the bath, such as tomato paste, herbs,
Okay, you're right.
onions.
No, you're right. This is Fetish Alley. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
flour, etc. And then
Delicious.
just sit there, the volcanic bubbly sensation melt my skin, the ingredients washing over me and crusting over my body.
Oh no.
Nothing cleans quite like tomato paste.
I know it sounds disgusting, but it feels really good. You're left with a feeling of strength and adrenaline that your body has been boiled and the sauces in the bath have changed you as a person. It's like
Whoa.
a spa treatment almost.
No.
Yeah, and then afterwards you use that to, it's like stock now.
Yes. You make soup with it.
Spas are like.
You make soup with it for that guy who hates soup. That's why he hates soup. That's what his mother is doing.
I mean, if you're
We're
gonna...
gaslighting the soup guy. Well, to get the food off, I just rinse out the bath water and then just have a quick warm shower with soap. Isn't normal? Oh, and one more thing. I don't put my hand under. Obviously, that would be extremely painful.
Obviously.
Yeah. Verstein says, "Do you have a vagina? If so, please stop this. Please do it for your vagina." But if you have a dick, it's really good. It's fine. It's great if you have a dick.
Liberals.jpg.
Okay, so that section was called recipes with a question mark. This section is called fuck you.
Yes, please do.
Great.
I like this one. Jack Chick.
Hi.
There you go.
Oh, good. Okay. Grundle gravy goblets. I can't stand the recent crop of attention trolls that have seemingly found a home on this website. Personally, I think they should die from colon cancer.
Cancer!
I've reported every single one of them out someplace misplaced self-righteousness, and it won't be soon before they are hunted down and destroyed.
Destroyed.
Is it normal? My idiocy is beyond my own comprehension.
This is a really weird song to put in a children's film.
This is definitely a stog.
Oh, here's a response to that one, though, is, Pasha, I have agreeableness. I have been reading a bit of jibber-jabber about black people and gay black people that makes my lower intestines churn a bit. However, there is nothing we can do. It's like seeing pubes on a public toilet. You must frown and walk on. Walk on.
They did a DNA test on that person, and they were actually 83% Reddit.
Hi, I hate peeing. I never want to go when I have to pee.
So this is seriously like a 4-year-old.
Yeah. I wish I could cut a hole in my body so that the urine would just leave on its own without bugging me to be released. Is it normal?
I am building with blocks.
Hey there, F+. I do some strange things when I eat. Well, when I eat, I like to do some pretty weird stuff. So, first of all, I thank the Lord for my meal, and I get my kids to do the same.
Weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And then after that, I lick the dining table and everyone's cutlery before we start. And I get my family to pass around the knives and forks before we eat so we can lick everyone's cutlery until we finally start. And then eat my food using my hands. I don't know, maybe it's OCD. Or something, but I just don't like my kids' saliva all over my food. I then chew my kids' mashed potatoes and feed them like a mom bird. Alright, this is obviously a troll.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's such a good one.
I'm so excited about like little kids trolling other little kids.
This is like a fatty Jumbo bit they do on WFMU.
Okay. I love my family and my wife, and my wife does it to me sometimes. She cooks the dinner and totally agrees with me. If I overheard her on the phone to her mother disagree with our feeding methods, I'm genuinely concerned and I have no idea whether to stop this or what. Is it normal?
Well, obviously it is.
God, I never thought that like little kids would troll other little kids. This is glorious.
To that extent, let's find out how genuine this one is. Jack Chick?
Eating while fucking.
Eating while fucking.
Eating while fucking.
Sorry.
Drinking while trucking.
My girlfriend and I like chewing and spitting in each other's mouths while French kissing, sloshing the food back and forth, licking and sucking food off each other's body parts, especially ears, sucking really hard and scraping our teeth on skin and biting like we're devouring each other. Is it normal?
It's gross as hell. I don't think that's a troll.
Yeah.
That seems real to me. The very last thing in this document is a user spotlight on a person named Hansberger. Wrought, the person putting together this document, says Hansberger is an incredible human who speaks only in blocks of text.
Ooh, so he does.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
I love blocks. They're easy to digest.
And then Wrought actually tried to make the text more readable in the document. Like he added better leading in order to make it easier to read.
That was considerate.
That was considerate.
Thank you.
I think Jack, if you'll do this first one here, is it normal to eat sensibly?
Yeah, sure. Through my experiment with fad diets and invented diets, I invented a much less picky one. The lacto-vegan oh boy.
Oh.
And there has to be exceptions.
Bees?
Yeah, I think so. Milk bees. And there has to be exceptions, because upon experience and reflection and testing, I was starving. Couldn't even drink anything. I was thirsty and had to break the rules. Or eat anything. I was hungry and ditto. It was that bad. I know most wise and sage people are picky eaters, but through their experience, they learn to eat almost anything within a 25% range of food. Not 10% or even 5%. Tom tends to fit in the 10% category. Yeah, Tom.
Okay.
Tom?
Well, say hi to Tom for me.
Okay, we'll do. Someday he'll learn he's going to starve almost to death. Therefore, it's a serious problem. And Dad thinks all pickiness is a serious problem. I think moderately picky is the best because then you'll eat and drink. I know from experience of being a lacto-pescatarian, I would eat anything as long as there was no animal foods, but fish and dairy, no eggs, and have anything vegetarian. Therefore, my diet now avoids the following things: wheat, corn, white rice, and darnel, and eggs unless specified below, and any drugs whatsoever if I can help it. Even medicinal drugs, I also avoid surgery.
Damn, I avoid doctors with scalpels looking to cut me open.
Right, he doesn't.
It's like
he
a
doesn't-
level
he
of the
doesn't
evil
eat
within.
surgery. What's the?
The line drugs if I can help it is interesting.
Sometimes that heroin does you.
Are antipsychotic pills vegan?
I was just outside of Vegas when the lacto-veganism hit. Has the following things scarcely: fish, seafood, and shellfish, including eggs from them, sugar, salt, fats, and oils, and dairy. And the following things in moderation: coffee, tea, cocoa, caffeine, alcohol, smoking, and tobacco, and that's it. It's simple and much less limited, and I'm glad. As it's varied as lacto-pescatarian, except that in most cases I would be a vegan. Would widening...
What the fuck does that mean?
I got stung by a bee.
Like
heard
vegans,
that.
but for bees.
Would widening the variety in any way be normal? P.S. Once a lacto-pescatarian, always a lacto-pescatarian, and once an eater of honey, always an eater of honey.
Oh.
P.S.S. I would eat, drink, take, and smoke something, even if it was unpleasant or disgusting. I don't care anymore.
What?
I don't even care that it's of very low quality. It has to be this way because I was starving. If I was on the street, I would have to think about that, as most people don't eat unpleasant foods, which is unwise. Think of what the Buddhists eat: accepting food that's unpleasant and take that as a model.
So, just as a note to the listener, I looked it up, and vegan is a variant of vegan that says that that honey is okay.
Okay.
So therefore, lacto-vegan would be you're vegan except for honey is okay, and apparently you're saying ovum is okay, and also you're saying milk is okay, at which point you're super not a vegan at all by any definition?
Yep.
Like, what makes you a vegan at that point?
Well, you're just a vegetarian, right?
Yeah.
Well, where do you
Yeah.
see the ovum, though? Because maybe it's
No,
just...
he said following things scarcely: fish, seafood, and shellfish, including eggs from them. So that's
Oh.
fine.
Look,
Wait, no, I
then he
avoid surgery. Oh, wait, it has the following...
He does avoid
fuck.
surgery.
Okay, so he avoids
Okay.
chicken eggs,
Okay.
but shellfish eggs, fuck that. That's fine.
Also, white rice, corn,
So wait,
and wheat.
and he eats fish.
Jesus Christ.
Does anyone know what darnel
Look.
is?
What?
bee poop is delicious, and I love to eat it, and that makes me a vegan.
Good.
Okay.
Darnell?
Darnell? What? Okay, okay.
Take the next one here in this document, won't you, please?
I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going.
I want to point out
Boy.
that there are no comments on this. People are just like, "Oh hell no."
No,
Nope.
there were a bunch of comments on the first one, and then he kept going, and they
Yeah. Is it
Never mind.
normal?
TLDR.
Is it
He's
normal?
outrunning him.
Yeah. Is it normal to invent a diet because autistic people do? Okay. All who have selective eating disorder, even those undiagnosed with it, including autists, are different in their fussy eating. Even Adolf Hitler did it, based on his doctor's advice and reinventing it. He had
That's
to
a
do
weird
it.
reason to just drop Hitler in the beginning of your paragraph. Feel like, let's see, Hitler.
I'd like to take a moment and just reiterate that we're reading stuff off the internet. This is not the beliefs of any member of the podcast.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Look, Adolf Hitler loves his all-meat diet. He loves to eat bratwurst every fucking day. That's what makes him the superior race.
Jack Chick, are you concerned that he just called Adolf Hitler autistic, and that's what your concern is?
There's so many things that I'm fucking concerned about on this thing. Just blanket statementing this shit.
Concern.
CYA.
Asterisk, I am concerned.
Yeah.
Continue.
He had to do it, didn't he? He had to eat the following 6 meats to justify his diet: stuffed pigeons, eggs, caviar, Bavarian sausage, liver dumplings, and slices of ham.
Wow, 3 of those are meat.
only eating his favorite meats, so I decided to justify my diet by eating things from an animal and honey only when offered to me, like Dalai Lama said. And Hitler was a quasi-vegetarian.
So Hitler did this, and then he says, so I decided to do this. I mean, after all, as Hitler goes, so do we.
Yeah, no.
And I also compare myself to the Dalai Lama in that regard.
Right, I mean, two kindred souls when you think about it.
Look, the important thing is that I am a brand name celebrity.
And Hitler was a quasi-vegetarian, claiming to be vegetarian, though very inconsistent, and ate meat, mostly white meat.
We just covered that.
As scarcely as he could. Therefore, he drank mineral water and soups, and ate vegetables and fruits and coffee and tea and no alcohol at all. And so do I, only more general, and added to my partially Hitlerite diet.
You said you drank in the previous post.
Well,
Did
he
he?
substituted the alcohol for Bavarian sausages.
Oh, that's a 1-to-1 substitution, absolutely. When I'm cooking. Only more general and added to my partially Hitlerite diet, I added spring water.
A Hitlerite diet? Oh no! Oh no!
I added spring water, dark leafy greens, etc. And that was the very last time I changed my diet, and since it heals me, it works, and I never will change it. Or my 4 diets again.
What?
I will never change it or my 4 diets. Wait a second, let me list my 4 diets.
Okay,
vegan, green vegan, purpleitarian, and liquidarian.
All of these are subsets of the Brian Butterfield diet.
In my liquid diet includes the following: herbal tea, nut milks, vegetable broth, juices, and water, and added to the list are no water other than the 2, and also included is coffee, green and black tea, cola drinks, Dr. Pepper.
The Dalai Lama was well documented as a lover of Dr. Pepper.
Hell yeah, dude.
Plant milks in general, vegan, and cocoa, sucrose-free, and excluded are alcohol, drugs, corn and rice, sucrose, and sodium chloride, also pecans, hazelnuts, coconuts, and pistachios, and a long list of fructans. I have a very low fructan tolerance level, and also truly...
What's a fructan?
Fructan, it's fruit sugar, fructose.
You know, it's like thetans, but for fruit.
This fruit has lived tens of thousands of years.
And I have no tolerance for it. I have a very low fructan tolerance level, and truly it's not gluten or lectins that are the problem. Scientists have proven, as I have experienced it myself, it is the fructans. Therefore, nothing needs to change. The 4 are the perfect diets, even though not a lot of this is complicated. I understand that I made this up as Hitler made up his dietary restrictions up, and purpleitarian means purple vegan. That means I put in my body anything vegan as purple as I can, such as red potatoes, onions, garlic if it exists, shallots, beetroots, radishes, and purple grapes, both red and black, grape juice freshly made, rhubarb, cabbage, etc.
Where are you getting purple garlic, dog?
Oh, dude, you can. It's that's actually pretty common.
Yeah, I usually get purple garlic if I just leave it in my refrigerator for a few months.
There's pretty few purple foods and drinks, including wine, and purpleitarian is a healthy diet. Never makes me sick.
You said you don't drink.
I take alliums in moderation.
Wine is never an alcohol.
Is any or all of that normal?
Lemon,
No comments.
are you concerned that this poster is contradicting themselves in one specific instance?
Maybe just once.
25% normal, BT dubs.
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I searched purpletarian, and Google just assumes that I meant purple train and won't let me actually search purpletarian. Like, it's like, no, you mean purple train.
I mean, I'm glad it didn't pull up.
So what do you get when you get purple train? Tell me more.
Nothing really interesting.
Oh.
Some sort of YouTube videos for some betting, and yeah.
Okay.
Is it normal to stand up for what oneself believes in? I am also Hansberger.
How do you see the names even on here? Like, I don't see the names.
Boy, I don't know.
Okay.
So anyway, wait, oh shit, that was there. There we go. Changing the subject from previous posts, I kept it simple and decided to ask the question, is it normal to stand up for what you believe in?
I don't know. Is it?
As a poshie, I stand up for the belief in respect to my poshness, even respect for the fancy food I eat, which I sometimes get from my parents.
So this guy's a child too?
I was forced to add an extra rule to my code. Assertiveness. When my mother cooked me crap I no longer eat, not once, she cooked me a normal salad and an ordinary Italian pasta and tomato sauce instead of a salade niçoise.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so when she cooked that instead of the salade niçoise, I got angry and threw them on the lawn and said, "This is crap! This is rubbish!"
Then I punched it.
And when I said to my mom, "It's not even fancy,"
What?
she said, "Who do you think you are? I know exactly what I am. A fancy man." That means she has to serve me fancy food, not the other way around. I refuse to believe my mother or anyone can't be reasoned with. Rationality is good in every way, therefore we can all be reasoned with. It's not extremely difficult, it's usually effective. And mind you, Mum can only be reasoned with by being yelled at.
Oh, poor Mom.
Hey, that's mean.
Yeah, it turns out I'm not a good guy. And that's it, without syllogisms or fancy explanations used in reason. The same way, David, the client where I live, can be reasoned with... What is happening in the sentence? The same way,
God.
David, the client where I live, can be reasoned with that way. Hence, he asked permission to switch the light off. Fuck it, let's just ignore that sentence. Let's pretend that one doesn't
Oh
exist.
man, this
Anyway.
dude lives in a group home, man.
As an ableist, I told him that he's stupid and dim-witted because of his disability. So get lost, I said to him. Furthermore, I learned to hate...
This is going off the fucking rails. Holy
Furthermore, I
shit.
learned to hate, and I learned it well.
What the
Misogyny, misanthropy, pessimism, solipsist pessimist, I don't interact, and ableist, hopefully the type of mentalist who hates mental people in general.
What the hell?
I've done all the above beliefs for a long time, and furthermore, I asked where I live, quasi-vegan, gourmand, gastronomical, purist food in the shopping, his fine cheese, caviar, water, crackers.
Lemon. I feel like his favorite salad is word salad.
Word salad niçoise.
Right, no, yes, of course.
Fancy salami, silver beet, spinach, tofu, that's hard, firm tofu, unsweetened plant milks, wholemeal bread galore, mushrooms, and so forth, all related to what's at least quasi-vegetarian, like, salami. That said, they'll buy for me what I requested in the shopping list only when I see some of it, if not all of it, will I believe it. So even in that instance, I stood up for what I believe in. I have a plant eater sweater, maroon with green writing, and a "This is what an atheist looks like" shirt. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
What a fucking nightmare this person is.
Whatever sort of benefit of the doubt that you want to give this guy for obviously being crazy and living in a group home, he did not earn it. No. That's what makes any kind of vegetarian or atheist so special, is quite simply that there are things from shops to cater to them. You hardly get anything special for normal people that says normalcy written on it. You know what? I like the idea of a shirt that just says normie.
I'm sure it exists, or something that says basic. People have come to embrace
Fair
Default.
their normcore.
I suppose basic bitch is probably a necklace, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But I think it's special for normal people, simply be normal clothes. Okay, good. On the other hand, I join communities online based on what I believe in. Vegetarian, science, misanthropy, demonology, to name a few.
Good. Great. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, atheist demonology? I don't understand.
Vegetarian demonology? What the hell is that about?
No, vegan demonology. There's no animal harm in demonology.
Vegan demonology.
Sacrifice this eggplant. I even made such a war to get whatever was vegan printed for me. There's nothing vegan without a fight, without a struggle. However, I am partly a liquiditarian, therefore I have liquiditarian drinks, which are presumably all drinks, I would assume. I went out with a vegetarian and, based on my taste in food, decided to ask for coffee I merely call froth, which isn't on the me.
What the fuck?
He just ordered froth. He just ordered the froth.
Some of us just call that black coffee, dude.
No, the opposite. No, he just ordered the froth, like the thing on top of the cappuccino without the coffee part.
Oh my god, so he just ordered hot Cool Whip.
He wanted,
and he was wearing a "This is what an atheist looks like" t-shirt, so presumably got kicked out fucking immediately.
No. They were just like, oh, you clearly look like someone with distinguished taste. So here's your $25 cup of froth.
Hello, waitress. I will have one coffee and one hot Cool Whip.
I got what I asked for without chocolate sprinkle on top.
What?
I got what I asked for without chocolate sprinkle on top is very fancy and very exquisite. And then I just, throw it as a normal, as though that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's totally normal, dude. Way to go.
I really like, though, that he can go to a coffee shop and get milk foam and think it's exquisite. That's kind of...
exquisite.
I mean, he's having an experience, and it's exquisite. I mean, how often in a day do you have an exquisite experience?
A very exquisite experience.
I know! We should all learn from this guy who gets milk foam.
And
That's
should
exquisite.
we, though? Because, isn't this the end of what happens if you live the exquisite life?
Yeah.
And now
Don't you?
we must bathe the baby in the blood of the beet.
And
We
then,
shall-
scrolling down to the very end of this document, Squiddy, if you'll just read some of the titles that Wrought put in here, please.
Some real good titles. I like my pork pushed, not pulled. Is it normal?
Fuck you.
Papa John's wooden nickels. The name of some fast foods are cringe.
Bro, you just posted cringe. You're going to lose fast food customer.
Hashtag relatable.
Is it normal that my name is Wanda's crotch fruit? Oh, okay, let me try that again, please. Is it normal that my name is Wanda's crotch fruit?
Sure, we all do.
Normal. That's 100% normal.
Happy Meat Week. Food. Orange. Pie. Always.
We salute you!
Always pee in my sister's lemonade. She sells them.
Always?
Is it normal?
APSL. Always pee in my sister's lemonade. Get mad, you son of a bitches.
Is it normal for white people to have dinner at 5:30?
Good lord, yes. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's real white, yeah.
I talk to pie. I cry. I cry when I eat pie. Is it normal that tea makes me wee? Is it normal I like to eat powder? Is it normal to think that the black end tip of a banana is a spider?
What?
Is it normal to eat the skin?
Sure, we all do.
Unless it doesn't want to get the hose again.
The human skin. Is it normal to be obsessed with bacon?
Oh,
Because I am so obsessed with
Oh
bacon.
my god,
Oh my
totally.
god.
Oh my god.
You know
Bacon,
what?
Everybody.
Next month, pumpkin spice season, you guys.
Oh, I love
my
pumpkin
God.
spice season. I've got to have my pumpkin
I know.
spice.
I have
That's
to.
so fucking epic.
I have to. I am there at the front. Yeah.
If you don't have pumpkin spice during August, I can't think of anything else that
Oh
other
my
than
god!
it's an epic
What
fail.
about pumpkin
Oh my
spice
God, I can't
bacon?
even.
Pumpkin spice bacon, you guys.
Pumpkin spice bacon.
Yes.
Pumpkin spice bacon. Pumpkin spice bacon.
That's exploding brain meme.
Pumpkin spice skin.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yes.
So what did we learn from? What did we learn from any of this?
Well, I feel like it's normal to just basically cover yourself in Dijon horseradish mustard and just basically have a bath, a really hot bath, and then just wait for people to find you and eat you. That's what I think.
Okay. Sure.
It's good.
Any thoughts unrelated to that?
No thoughts unrelated.
Yeah, no,
to
I think
that.
that's.
I think that's where we're all thinking.
That's the only thought now. Prevailing thought.
All thoughts are stog now.
That's the over thought.
Really, I think that was the first thought that humans thought.
Came out of the soup with that in their minds. There's something that I've seen happen on this site specifically, but a lot of other sites too. Is where the site like is so it's like such unmoderated crap that everyone just is trying to mess with it to the point that like I would say more than half of what we read, people weren't even like in the premise of the website. Like people weren't actually asking if something's normal.
Yeah.
It was just like blah 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 blah. My dumb brain. Oh, is it normal? The thing that I thought.
Yeah.
So like people are just shouting into the void.
People are just trying. They're developing their epic troll skills. They are just basically like kittens running around on the internet, just trying to freak each other out.
Well, it's one of these amazing reinforcements of the whole concept that people will, like, anything that exists, just be like, well, let's take this and spread my own dumb bullshit on it. And like, why would I get a blog when I can just, post every single thought I have onto some random goddamn website that's selling me for advertising?
Yeah, what does the advertiser information have to say? Oh, I want to see what their rates are. I'm very curious.
Let's advertise on it.
Sure. Yeah, plus on advertisement isn't
That seems actually fairly on brand for us.
Yeah, wasted money. Yep, absolutely. That is on brand. And speaking of wasting money, you can waste your money on thefpl.us. Tapes, at this point, when you hear this, tapes are probably gone, honestly. I bet they are. But passports, we've still got some more passports left, and I do like those. As well as stickers, some new designs I'm working on, and some other stuff. AHOYLEMON, some very dumb websites, including one that I'm working on called BG2Cool, which is a site all about helping web developers turn all their backgrounds into exploding animated GIFs. Because fuck modern web design if it doesn't have really rad bowling patterns all over it.
Every website should look like the Share Zone website.
Hell yeah. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, this is the F+. It's a normal place, but there's terrible things, and we're going to read them with enthusiasm. In the room tonight we have Boots... Fuck!
Oh, it's so
Fucking
sad.
autopilot. That's...
So sad.
Man, that's sad. Man, that's sad.
Well, no, this is good. We have the stinger.